Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room recap for Wednesday, June the 3rd. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator of your trading room. Any questions you may have for me, you can use this email address. This is a link to get into our free room. It is 100% free. You do not have to be a member of Trade Ideas to be in our free room. The room is open Monday to Friday between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. Eastern Time. I share my screen and I'm live on the mic. In the email you're getting, you will see a promo code for 15% off either the first month only or the entire year of a Trade Ideas subscription. And as always, if you take out a monthly subscription, you want to upgrade to an annual. So if you do it within 30 days, we'll honor the 15% promo code. Well, what a day in the market. So first of all, I just want to take a look at the SPY a little bit, okay? I'm going to elongate this just a little bit. So the SPY after hours yesterday, this was after hours, so you see it had a nice little pop. This is this area, the mauve area. And then this morning, the tan area is, another pop. And just steady, okay, up. Now, just before I started doing this video, I was commenting on this red candle. But it looks like it's not going to be too dramatic. I was saying, because we really hadn't had any sort of a big pullback on the SPY today, which has really led to a lot of just tremendous trend plays, to be honest. I mean, this is just one of those days where you get just tremendous trend plays. So, I don't know. I mean, will that persist? You never know. I mean, you could always get a big red candle later on. But right now, though, we've just had just a tremendous bunch of trend plays. So I want to talk about a couple of ones that I took. And I mentioned this one in the pre-market. Just a second. Let me mute my phone. It's a little annoying. Just a second. Okay. So I mentioned this one in the pre-market. This is a Brazilian airline, and LTM, the South American airline. Now, LTM, if you take a look at it on the weekly chart, you can see it just got devastated. Excuse me. It's like a lot of the airlines, but then also this one has, I think, filed for Chapter 11, I think that day or around here. Now it is trying to come back somewhat. Okay, look at the volume. This is 3 days. This is we still have about half a day or a third of a day to go today. But look at the volume this week. So when I saw this, but I also saw GOL. This made my watch list. You see, if you're in the trading room, I kept saying there are a lot of charts that look like this one, especially in those industries that have been really beaten up but not really recovered yet. The airline industry, restaurants, a lot of retailers, casinos, the cruisers, because they're not doing what this, like, look at the SPY. I mean, the SPY, if the SPY were like those other ones, the SPY would be still down here, would have had some kind of, like a cluster of daily charts and then maybe a break. The SPY is not like that at all. So these are I said in the room, these are definitely the laggard industries. And so anyway, this made my watch list. So I was going to be watching this, and what a nice trade this turned out to be. I wish I had held on a little bit more, but I got into this one right. What was my price? 639, right around here. And I know I have a buy there, but this is in my. I have to show you my my watch list today has been awesome. But I got into this one a little earlier. I got in around 639, and I sold most of it in this area. And that was fairly quick, so a very really good percentage increase. There, I have a half a mind maybe to swing this if it can get back up into this area here over 7, because again, when you look at that weekly chart, I mean, of course, it still has a ton of room that it can start to keep recovering. But I'm not a big swing trader, so I'm just not really sure what I'm going to do. I do want to show you my watch list today. It was awesome. What can I say? Guess 1110 got up to 1176. This one, GNUS, which has had just a tremendous run. GNUS 589 got up to 780. Alna, I think it made a nice little, not a bad move before it turned down. 310 It got up to 340 before it really gave it up. There's the GOL. OIS, I think, had a nice little move. 584 got up to 610. I mean, not fantastic. I don't think this one really moved that much. 1140. Yeah, well, I mean, from the alert all the way up to 12. This was from the watch list yesterday also, 756, and nothing really there. I don't think this one really did anything. 149 got up to 155. Resi 761. Yeah, 761. Now it's 790. Futu 1990. I thought this might be really tough to crack 20, and it sort of has. And then there's Triple I 1301. Not bad, but overall, I mean, they can't all be fantastic winners, but just a really, really nice selection. Even on the downside, there was PSNL. Was it on the downside? Was at 1303. You can see that right there at 1303 on the downside. Even a day where the market's up, 400 on the downside. This is even working well. I also want to show you WMG. Now this is one that just a second here. Okay, so now I'm out of this now, okay, but I wanted to show you because people were asking about maybe how to trade an IPO. Now this is an IPO today, WMG, and this is Warner Music Group. There are a lot of big players behind this, including I think certainly Goldman Sachs. I think JP Morgan or Morgan Stanley. A lot of the big hitters are behind this one. And it IPO'd, the IPO price I believe was 25, and so it opened above the IPO price. And I said, well, if I'm ever going to trade an IPO, usually what I do is I'll put a mark where the high is after the first 30 minutes or so. A lot of times they'll start to fade, and then afterwards. Now usually I wait about 2 hours, okay. But in this case, just because it had the cachet, I decided to take this trade, and I got in just over 29, and I sold up in this area and then down here. So there's a part of me that says I might want to swing this one, and because it's got such a big following. The other one that IPO today was PLRX. I don't think this is going to give me a trigger. Now, the IPO price was 16, and look where it opened. I mean, it's way above the IPO price, but it's drifting down. So I was waiting maybe for a break up here of 26, but hey, it could happen. I mean, it's only $2. I mean, if it gets some volume, I mean, if it takes out that high, I may hop on this one. But that's probably the only way I'm going to do it. Taking out that high and getting people really excited about it again. But what a day. I mean, we just had a lot of incredible, I mean, there's just too many to go over, to be honest. There's just way too many. I went over the ones on my watch list. Car, I can tell you right now, Car from, I guess I better bring this here. This was from the AI, 2512. Interesting, the 200-day moving average was 2625. It stalled there just for a little bit, and then finally it took it out. And so that's a great alert, 2512, 2695 for Car. And again, this is the theme, right? Look at it on the weekly chart. Now it was starting to come back a little sooner than the other ones. I think helped a lot. Of course, Car probably helped a lot because Hertz is in real trouble. So they'll have one less big competitor to contend with. So, but again, it's in the same type of sector. The ones that are really, really beaten up badly by the pandemic. So anyway, all in all, guys, what a day. I mean, this was just a fantastic day if you're a trend trader. I mean, the trend was just kept moving higher and higher and higher for a long period of time. All right, I want to get back into the room, so I'm going to shut this down. And if you have any questions for me, you can use this email address. This is a link for the free room, and I'll open the room tomorrow at 9 o'clock Eastern. I hope to see you there. Bye-bye.